So today, I want to talk about Terra Sig. I get asked a lot, how do I get my pots so shiny when there's no glaze on them? And it's as simple as putting Terra Sig on it and then buffing it out. So today I'm going to show you how I make it. I start with 6 cups of water. Now, if you get a container and mark where that 6 cups is, you won't have to weigh it out next time, measure it out. You can just fill it to the fill line. So I start with that 6 cups, and then I take Darvan 7, which you can get at any potter's distributor place that sells you your clay or that you buy your tools from. They're all going to have Darvan. So I just put 2 tablespoons. I know that's a funny looking spoon. I put 2 tablespoons, or approximately, if you want to weigh it out, that's going to be 25 grams of Darvan. Then I put the lid on and I give it a good shake. And then the next step is I weigh out 1,000 grams of OM4, which is ball clay. So OM4 ball clay, 1,000 grams, which is in cups, is approximately 5 cups. It's almost exact. So if you just want to use a cup scoop, that'll get you there. So I need to add this to here, and to do that, I need to put my mask back on. Okay, so I have a good mask. I use this when I fire as well, so I don't have to breathe the smoke in. But really, any N91 will work great. N95. Okay, so this is all set. All I need to do now is wait 3 hours minimum. I tend to wait longer than that. A lot of times I'll wait overnight. And then what you'll see in here is a much darker section at the bottom where the heaviest materials have settled. And then you'll have a lighter section up above. And that's what I'll use. I'll pour that off into another container. And that's what I'll use to put on the pots. And I'm going to show you that next. We've got some already mixed up. Okay, so I mixed this up a few hours ago. And you can see that dark section down here. Now this is kind of the minimal amount of time that I could wait to pour this off. And I can tell you right now, I know it's going to do more than this. So I'm just going to pour off the top to show you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this really, really nice light color up in here. So I'm going to pour that off. And I pour it off slowly, because I don't really want the dark stuff that was at the bottom to get mixed in. And I'm going to stop right there. You can see how that dark shifted here, but it didn't come all the way up and in. And now I'm actually going to let it sit another few hours, and then I'm going to do it again. And I'm going to do it exactly the same way. But here we've got, full to here. It doesn't make a ton each time, but it's the quality that you're more concerned with. This was just applied a couple hours ago, and it's got that beautiful shine. Now, one thing to know about Terra Sig is when you handle these things after you've applied the Terra Sig, you need to be very careful. Your ring can easily scratch this. I usually take a soft terry cloth towel and I wrap the pot to carry it and move it around until after it's been fired. The other thing that you should know, if I didn't mention this earlier, is you can get these lines through here that are the Terra Sig kind of pulling apart a little bit as it dries, just having these surface cracks as it dries. If you do see these lines, don't mistake them for some sort of structural defect in the pot that you threw. It's just cosmetic. It's just a thin line, and it's just a fraction deep. So it's not an issue. It's just through that Terra Sig layer. I think that's it for how to make Terra Sig. Be sure to watch the other video on burnishing and applying the Terra Sig. All right, I hope this helped.